Welcome, 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 all you entertainment holics out there in entertainment land. It is time yet again for another thrilling, exciting installment of, you guessed it, Wicked Entertaining, coming at you live each and every single Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. That is 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Rock Rage Radio and Rock Rage Live. You can also find us live on many other platforms. And, of course, Get Real Global TV is one of them on YouTube. Also on Twitch and TikTok. And then we are also on Get Real Global Radio, KGRL, on Spreaker. And then you can check us out on many other platforms. But tonight we're also, biggest thing is Rock Rage Radio and Rock Rage Live. And you can check out our YouTube channel, Get Real Global TV. Just type that in, and you can find all of our social media and website links by going to Linktree. And on Linktree, the Linktree page, you just type in at Jennifer DeVoe Muse, and you can find all of that. So you can find and, like, share, subscribe, and follow, as we always say. And like I said, check out our radio station, Get Real Global Radio, KGRL, on Spreaker. We're also syndicated on iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube Music. We're on SiriusXM, Pandora, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, plus pretty much everywhere else you can watch or listen to podcasts. We are distributed by Sony Music Entertainment, the Sony Music Publishing, and the Orchard by Sony, and as well as 50/50 Global Music Incorporated. I'm your hostess with the most, Jennifer DeVoe Muse. And let's, basically, hello to everyone watching or listening to this broadcast around the world. Welcome to our second hour, our little two-part thing that we're doing tonight. But first, we're going to say, let's all say hello to the sultry songstress, Amy Bowman.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good. How's everybody tonight? It is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone.
Woo!
Hello.
Heck yeah.
Excited for tonight's guest. Happy Friday.
I'm very excited for tonight's guest. If you tuned in earlier, you would have seen our first hour broadcast, which was with Orion Roos, and that's Roos, and he's with the RVH Project, Maestro, Vortex, and some other bands. So we played that the first hour, played a little bit of their music, and maybe another night we can feature a little bit more of their music. Like maybe it's like a special, hour before the regular standard broadcast that we do, It's a little bit of a, extra special sneaky peeky of different music from around the world, because they're from the Netherlands. Ooh.
That's cool. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right. But, so quick, before we bring on the featured guests for this evening, tell us a little bit about Sensation.
Oh, yes.
All this stuff. Yeah.
That is true. Our latest single will be dropped June the 12th. That's coming up pretty quick, like 6 days away. Song is called Bloodsuckers. It's coming out, so be prepared. It's going to be good.
Hell yeah, go type in Sensation, Sinsation, Sensation, and you'll see their new song coming out. And so you guys are going to be on the broadcast next Friday?
That correct? Is true. What's going on?
Okay, yep. So Sensation's going to be on next week for the first hour of another special 2-hour broadcast. I wish all these damn 2-hour broadcasts just tripping all over them, like like we have money or something.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Your job pays for this shit, baby. I don't know. Someday. But yes, go check out June 12th. So next Friday we will air the new video. So that's exciting. Right. So you will get to see worldwide exclusive, worldwide debut of Bloodsuckers. I'm excited.
That's right.
Are you excited?
Me too.
Because you know why I'm excited? You're the fucking lead singer and bassist. Woo!
Hey!
Girl power. And and it's massively heavy metal, just letting you all know. And they dress like
Yeah.
vampires, so it's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
really
vampires,
good.
fucking heavy metal, two of my favorite goddamn things on this. That's all I'm,
Yep.
I'm just gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
That's
say.
right.
On to our
Yeah.
guest of this evening, none other than an amazing man who only the best of the best could give him his stage name. None other than a little man named Snoop Dogg gave this man his name. That's how amazing this man is, how wonderful this man is, how talented this man is. And he has a little band called Ghetto Metal from back. Well, I love their music, dude. I'm telling you. And of course, Scoonie Gee and his.
Hello.
Do you like that? Do that Ghetto Metal. All right,
Oh
see, look
my
at this.
God.
Ghetto Metal.
That intro, man, checks in the mail.
Hey.
Yeah, see, I should be your PR person. There you go.
Yeah,
There
you
you go.
should. You should.
There you go.
Wow. Wow.
How's it
Thank
going,
you.
my friend? My
It's going
wedding
so good.
companion.
Yeah,
This
it's
man
so
came
good.
to our wedding. This man
Yeah.
is so amazing. He came to our wedding.
Yeah,
That's so
right.
27. Oh my
That is
God.
so cool.
Great days. He's been with me since Jenny's Real Talk on the Block launched in
Oh, yeah.
2017. Him and Kids Rock Studio. Owner,
Yeah.
founder, CEO, Kids Rock
Yeah.
Studio.
So
Heck yeah.
a little trivia then. How many times was I on your show?
Oh God. I think 4 times technically, if you count the 2 times with children.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, because
Okay.
because they were featured guests of ours. They were
Yes.
kids that were students of his at the Kids Rock Studio, and they were
Right.
very, very talented and gifted musically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was pretty badass.
Wow.
So what
Oh.
can we I just wanted to ask you first of all how I can be of service to you, because you know about me. I just love giving. I love to volunteer. I love to find out about what other people are doing. It's been a while since we spoke.
Oh
So
yes.
how are you? How is everything?
Doing well. The Muse and I are out here in Maine on the East
Okay.
Coast. So, we just do our thing here pretty much. I miss the radio station
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Hollywood. I do miss that radio station feel.
Yes.
So I think when we go back to LA, I'm going to I'm a member of Pasadena Media,
Okay.
which is like their public broadcasting channel kind of basically for Pasadena.
Okay.
And so when you become like a member and I took classes there. JJ went with me. It's pretty cool though. And they have a podcast station in there now.
Nice.
And they you take up a podcast class and all this stuff, and then you get certified with them, even though I've been doing this since 2012.
Great.
I don't know what a podcast is. I don't know what a radio podcast is. I don't know any of this stuff. I just wing it. I'm just kidding. I didn't go to any kind of school.
So can I pin you down? When are you coming back?
Ah, that's the elusive question, Scoonie.
That is always the elusive question. I would have come back 2 days after we left if I could have, but sometimes I wish I hadn't left. I think right now our concerts and music festivals would be way bigger than what they were when we
Yeah.
left. They were starting to really take off again.
Yeah.
It was like right after COVID had kind of started to die down. Venues were starting to come back.
Yeah. Well, it's really noble. It's really noble what you're doing, and that's the energy of the universe is gonna repay you for that, because I mean, gosh darn, sometimes it's good to step back. So when you come back into it, it's twice as much energy.
Right.
Oh yeah, that is
Very true.
that's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
Yes. So yeah. So what do you want to talk about? What's on the plate today?
Well, first of all, I love the fact that you're at the Rainbow Bar and Grill in West Hollywood. Is what I love.
Show everybody where you're at.
Lemmy Kilmister, the world famous Rainbow Bar and Grill.
Who it is, Lemmy?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh,
Patio. Oh, I know. Heck yeah.
oh,
That's
it's been
amazing.
just a minute.
I
This
know.
is
It
like
has
my
been.
home. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
as
know.
soon as I walked up, Eric was at the front. He's the manager here, and he's like, "Scoonie,
Yeah.
you looking like Easy E today."
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, I might have to go in because man, it got cold all of a sudden. It's cold out here.
That's
Really?
crazy.
It's been a little chilly here.
Yeah. Wow. Let's see.
Southern California. That's crazy.
While you guys are talking, I'm gonna pack up and go inside. So
Or
you,
you
All
go
right.
right ahead.
you get to see the inside. I'm on Wi-Fi, so
Oh
that's
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah. Show
that is
everybody the
good.
inside. Some people have never been on the inside. I have.
A lot of the
Okay.
people who watch our podcast have never even been to California, let alone Los Angeles, let alone to the
That's true.
Rainbow Bar and
Oh, it's good
Grill.
right there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
Like
Here goes the
world
tour.
famous
Oh
venues.
yeah.
Some
we
of the
go.
biggest names
Show
in the
us this
industry
trick.
have eaten food at. This is a restaurant and a bar and It's a bar and
Well,
grill. It's
Yes,
also a
yes.
music
that's
venue.
where you come in right there.
Yep.
Right.
And then this is the entryway
Oh,
right
Yeah.
I miss
here.
it. Yeah,
There's
there's the
Big Mikey.
bar.
What's up, Mikey? And then you go on the door here.
Here you go.
Look at
Look
that.
at that. Mm.
And then this
Yes.
is the main dining room right here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. And all those tables are round like a horseshoe. They look like a horseshoe.
I have a picture taken in sitting in Lemmy's
And then this is the
Yeah.
oh,
There's an upstairs. There's a bar.
where
Like a little bar.
yep.
There it is.
And then we're going in the door. Now check this out. I don't know if you can see this.
oh
Oh. Aw. Oh.
hold on, he's there. He's here. He's
There it
here.
Let's see.
He lost his signal.
Did you see
Oh,
this?
come on. Okay, there we go.
No, you're back. We're seeing. He's probably getting too far from the Wi-Fi. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, probably. Hey.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
There you go.
Love it. I love it.
I'm over by the window of the jam room right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
I love it.
So the Wi-Fi should be happening right here.
All right.
Awesome. I miss
Good.
that place.
There we go.
And-
It's a lot warmer inside there. It's chilly.
Well, dang, it's
So
crazy
both
that
of
it's
you, I know
there.
Jennifer, you've been to the Rainbow, but you didn't introduce me to the other lady.
This is Amy Bowman. She used to be in a band that I managed,
Yeah.
and we met at Vans Warped Tour Battles back in 2018,
2018.
where me and the Muse were judges for the Vans Warped Tour Battles.
Yep.
And and so we met her and other people who shall remain nameless. But her prior band, anyway, which is no more. But she has a new band now, and that's all that matters. But no, yeah, she's been my co-host for a couple of years. What, 3 years now?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been
No,
like 3 years.
yeah, about 3 years, I think. I think so.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think you started with me until Wicked Entertaining.
Right, I think that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were on your Real Talk on the Block show a couple of times, and we did that show, and yeah, Came down on
She,
Wednesdays when you were doing
she
So
rescued
are you LA based?
San Luis Obispo.
San Luis Obispo.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, way up the
Oh,
coast.
hi.
Well, hi.
Good to meet you.
Sorry.
Yeah, you could probably put two and two together and figure it out, but don't.
But she's the lead singer and bassist of a little band named Sensation.
Yeah, that's me.
Sensation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you've heard of them. They played
Gotcha.
in the LA area. I just barely have been in them, maybe a month and a half, and so we are getting ready to do our first show with me in July 26th up here in San Luis Obispo. Yep.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
Especially to see you singing a different style of music.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's metal, but it's not not the style of metal that I've heard you sing before.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be completely different, completely a new style for me. But that's a show for next Friday.
Yes,
when I
that's
will
next
be
Friday.
here.
Exactly.
Today is for you, Scoonie. So let's talk about you.
Gee! Ghetto metal. Oh my lord. Oh,
So you're
Yeah.
in new school. That's what I keep seeing come through the socials for you.
Yeah. So here, let me explain what's going on with me.
yes.
So I have a main band called Ghetto Metal, obviously,
Yeah.
but the members in that band, they're touring musicians.
Oh, okay.
So currently they're touring as a backup band for. They back up the game. They also back up right now. They're backing up Exhibit.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah. So
Okay.
Exhibit just got signed to Conor McGregor's got a new record company called Greenback Records, and so Exhibit signed with Connor. And when that signing happened, things just took off. I mean, they're playing all over Europe. They're going. I mean,
Mhm.
Connor's really putting a lot of money behind Exhibit, so that's great for my guys. But for me, I'm like, well, I'm in LA. I'm kind of not stuck here, but here I said, well, I want to stay active. And so I
Mhm.
started doing guest features with a bunch of bands, New School being probably the most popular one.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and that's just been a lot of fun. So it keeps me active. It's growing my fan base because I'm meeting all types of new crowds.
Nice.
And so I've been
Nice.
doing New School, and then I've also been doing features at Lucky Strike Live, and
Oh heck yeah.
also Hotel Ziggy, my
Love
friend.
Lucky Strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Hotel Ziggy, where my friend Jamie Hodes is doing. Actually, she's doing both venues, Hotel Ziggy and
Oh, Jamie Hodes. No way, the
yeah.
drummer.
Yes,
She
yes,
used to be part of
Oh.
Black Sabbath back in the day.
Oh, okay,
yes,
Yeah,
okay.
long time
yes,
ago. Long time ago. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
I know her. Yeah.
yeah.
She
She's a
played
big.
one of my shows at Petey's Place. It used to be
Yep.
Petey's Place in
Yes.
Wow.
Tarzana.
The last
And
call or something.
yeah, and now it's like fucking what? It's
The last call, I
call.
think.
The last
Last
call.
The
call.
last
Yes,
call,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes,
yeah,
yes. So that's pretty much been it. You put on the ad, Kids Rock Studio. Kids Rock Studio is not permanently closed because I really love that program. Some
yeah,
amazing kids have been through the program, but I'll be
yeah. It
honest,
has.
the pandemic knocked us out the water. I mean, it
It,
really,
it did it did everything.
yeah,
It's so
Yeah.
sad. It really hit Los Angeles really hard. And I'm
yeah,
so sorry that it hit that hard as well. Because
yeah.
that was
But
such an amazing program. All those
and
little kids
oh
learning
my
rock and
God,
roll music and
Yeah.
jamming out on stage and singing and playing instruments and
um,
just
um,
very, very, very talented young people.
yeah. So I'm just gonna throw it out there because it's never over for me. It's not closed. It's on what we call hiatus.
Well, yeah, well, because right now,
Hiatus.
yeah,
So,
people are so scared.
yeah, I envision it coming back. I can't say when, but that program has got to come back. So many
Yes,
kids
I agree.
did so well in that program. I mean, we had Olivia Rodrigo. Come on now.
Oh, I know. She was great. She
Yeah,
was
I
great.
mean,
I
and
remember her.
yeah,
Very nice.
and it's so like, it's just a viable program. I don't know if I'll do it as a charity this time around. I think I'm going to start when I do start it back up, have it be a profit business, but also have a charity wing of it because
Okay.
when it was just a charity, I mean, I was spending all my own money, basically.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a charity out of your pocket.
Right, and that's
You're the-
never good. I mean, people always tell you don't do it with your own money. Well, I did it with my own money, but
yeah.
I'm so happy about the outcome of so many things and
Mhm.
I learned so much. But we'll be back. We're not done.
A lot of
We'll
great
be back.
experiences too. I used to love
Yeah.
watching you guys play when you guys did the shows at the Cabo Wabo Cantina in
Oh yeah.
Hollywood and Hollywood and
Yeah.
Highland. And up in the
Yeah.
those were some good shows. I really like that.
I mean, and
That
the
was
rainbow.
fun.
I mean,
I
here
know
at the rainbow.
yes, and the rainbow shows. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Good times. Good
I'm
times.
gonna
I
just
miss
throw it
some of
out
your
there. If any of your viewers or any of your folks out there that are interested in helping out Kids Rock Studio, you want to become a sponsor, you want to hear more about the
yeah.
program, just reach out to me,
Please.
reach out to Jennifer. I mean, we're here. It's a great
Yes.
program. We'd love to see it in so many other communities around the country and around the world.
Oh wow.
Oh, that
Actually,
would be
that's a
awesome.
great idea.
You
To
know,
be
that would be
honest
so
with
great.
you, that's actually really a good idea.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, they took most of the music programs out to public schools, so I mean,
Yeah.
we got to mentor these kids and keep them off the streets and what better way to have them playing and jamming music? Come on.
yeah.
Yes. Music soothes the savage beast, so they say.
It does. Yeah.
Me included.
There's a lot of savages out there nowadays, Scoonie. All kinds of them goons out there with orange faces running around.
And then I had a big life change myself. I was engaged to be married and a long-term
No.
relationship. As a matter of fact, my partner at that time, we came to your wedding.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah.
But just as life goes, things didn't work out, and
Oh, I'm so sorry.
no. Here, let me tell you the good part. The thing that I learned is that it's the first time in my life where I ever lived alone. My entire life, I lived with my family growing up,
Right.
and then went away to school, to college. I lived there, and then I moved into places where I've always had roommates. So first time me now, it's been 2 years. I've been living as a single person in my own place.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
It's different, isn't it? It's totally
so
different.
So different.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, I live alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the first year, I'll be honest, I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I was just wandering around the neighborhood like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I didn't want to be inside of my place. It was what it was.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
But
Right.
after that year, oh my God,
That was a long time.
Now you can't get me out of my place. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But see, your place can be where you entertain your friends and your loved ones too. It
True.
doesn't have to be a depressing thing.
Right.
I mean, I understand during COVID it was one thing because we were supposed to do that social distancing and we're not supposed to get each other sick because then it just keeps spreading,
Right.
And so I understand what the purpose of everything was, but said that it had to have happened in the first place.
Yep.
It shouldn't have happened in the first place, but it did, and it is what it
Yeah.
is. But
Yeah.
I just feel bad for anyone who lost anyone,
Yeah.
loved ones or friends or family. But I'm glad
Definitely
that things,
definitely put a strain on that relationship. But everything happens for a reason. You know,
Yeah.
after that year of learning to love myself, I
Yeah.
started doing traveling. I went to Africa, which was amazing. I would have never done that.
Oh,
That's
I
I
went.
awesome.
saw I saw you posting stuff about
Oh
all
my
that.
God! Oh
I
my
was so
God!
excited for you.
Oh, that was a life changing experience for me
What
to be
part
in.
did you go to?
I went to South Africa and also a city called province called Lesotho, which is just
Okay.
below South Africa. And oh my God, life
Okay.
changing! It really was. It changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, and then after that, I went to Sweden. I spent a month and a half in Sweden, and so
Wow.
I went from one side,
Wow. Yeah.
and I fit in both places. I mean, I'm that kind of person. You can drop me in the hood, you can drop me in Beverly Hills, wherever you drop me, I'm gonna fit in. I'm gonna get along with everybody. It doesn't matter to me. So it was just a
Same
great
here.
experience to travel alone and just be an adventurer. I mean, I never
Hmm.
did that before in my life. So yeah,
Oh, that's
it's been a
amazing.
good thing. So
That's
as much as I didn't plan on being out of that
Yeah.
relationship, there was a
Yeah.
blessing that came out of many blessings that came out of it.
She's a very lovely lady.
Oh my gosh.
She's a
And,
very
and
nice person, and her
very, very,
daughter is a
yes,
very lovely young lady as well.
yes, yes. And wherever they are, because I haven't spoken to them in some time, they know that I love them. I mean, I don't need to. I don't.
No,
Sometimes you don't have to speak to people to let them know how much you love them.
no, very true. But
You
yeah.
know,
I just remember her always being such a sweetheart.
total, total,
Yeah.
total. So yeah, so good things, all
Yeah.
good, all
Well, that's
good.
great. You get to travel and all kinds of awesome stuff. I bet you met some interesting people around
Oh
the
my
world,
gosh.
you know?
Oh
I
my
bet.
gosh, the stories. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
I bet. I bet.
You have to be careful in Africa because in Africa, I mean, number one, the people are beautiful, but the women are absolutely stunning. And so,
Yeah,
but you
I
have to
bet.
be careful because they just want to get the hell out of there. So
Well,
that
I can only imagine why.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
right.
depending on
So
what part they live, of course, depending on
oh
what
no,
part of
no,
Africa.
and where I was at, I was in the like the. I mean, people didn't. They go outside to go to the bathroom to tell you how
oh,
how they live.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got
so
you.
I was in that part. So, but you have these beautiful women, and they're so nice, and you're like, wait a minute, are they nice because they want to
eh,
get the hell out of here, or are they
wow.
genuine? So that was a good learning experience.
Wow.
That's too funny.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
But got to play a lot of music there. I had my acoustic guitar with me. I brought my
Hmm.
little portable studio there, so I wrote songs when I was there. I
Oh,
met a
nice.
collective of musicians.
Oh
I
wow.
actually did a concert there. It was
Mm.
just oh my
Wow.
gosh,
That's
I,
cool.
and got invited back. So I was actually sponsored by a company called Voices United, who is another charity, and they brought me over there to help them. They're building a 5 building uh, arts and cultural center up in the mountains. Just a beautiful facility, and
Okay.
so they brought me over, and it was great. Be able to
Hmm.
kind of give them an idea of how I ran Kids Rock Studio, and
Okay.
that was the
Wow.
whole idea. And then like I said, they took me around and introduced me to the musicians. To I played did some music therapy at some elementary schools there as well.
Oh,
And
awesome.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
just a lot of fun. And then from left there and then went to Sweden and did the exact same thing. It was just the exact same thing. Played at some hospitals here, did music therapy there.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
Connected with local Swedish musicians in a city called Uppsala, like oops,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uppsala, and
Nice.
and then and Jam did a bunch of shows there while I was there. Man, I tell you,
That's
I I'm pin-
crazy.
I'm pinching myself now because next month I'll be going to Thailand doing the exact same thing.
Whoa. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's
really
cool.
looking forward to it. So
I have
my
a
my
question.
dream my dream gig is to because I've been traveling these places by myself,
Mhm.
doing music therapy and doing rock and roll at night. The dream is to take the whole band, take the whole ghetto metal band, and just
Mm.
do the band at night, and still do my music therapy during the day. So
Heck yeah. That'd be
that's
That's
my
great.
cool.
intention right now. That's my intention.
That's
Nice.
so
Amy?
in Africa when you were there, did they have like musical instruments that were specific to the area that you were in? You know, like
Absolutely. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that
I
would have
wish
been
I could
so interesting to me.
I wish I could remember the names of them, but the musicians that I connected with, they were so good. They were amazing. And of course, when they're there, they're like, "Oh, you're from LA. All the musicians in LA are fabulous." And little do they know, they were like way ahead. And
Really?
playing these African instruments, it's all about, of course, the rhythm and the percussions.
Right, yeah.
And so yeah, I just had a great time learning about the instruments and learning about how they write. It's very playing music for them is more of a spiritual and religious experience than to
Yeah.
just be dance.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I got
Yeah.
you.
yeah. Like
That's
they would pray before studio sessions. They would pray before gigs. They always just would honor the ancestors and be thankful for being able to play music. And that really stuck with me because it is an honor to be. You know that as a musician, it's an honor to be able to play. It
it
really
is.
is.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is that just is amazing me. It's just amazing me. Wow.
yeah. I suggest and here. Okay, so I don't see color, but we have to. We're here. So I was there. I saw no people that were like non-black. But I was out one night and there was a white couple there at the restaurant, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna, oh my God, they're gonna, my American thinking, nobody even cared, nobody even paid attention. You
Oh,
know?
no kidding.
I was the only one. I was the
Oh.
only and then I went up to him because I was just curious. I said, aren't you guys like, do you feel out of place? And they were like, oh no, we come here all the time.
Wow. Oh, so they
That's
lived
too
there.
funny.
Yeah,
That's
they
funny.
lived there. They were going to
Oh,
school there.
oh
And they were
wow.
like,
Oh.
and so I don't want to say there's no prejudice, but I didn't see any. I didn't
No
see any
kidding.
prejudice.
Oh,
Yeah, it was, yeah. I mean,
we're the
we
only
have
country
that.
who thinks like that. Of
Y-
course.
y- Yeah, so I brought that home with me. Another experience was, because I was basically in the hood.
Mhm.
I went to this underground club, and in the parking lot, the security guards had AK-47s.
Oh,
So
Okay.
I'm on high alert because I'm from the hood too. I'm like, and so we go in, and it's like, I mean, the guys look like straight up gangsters. I'm not gonna lie. They were like, and I was like walking with my back up against the wall because I'm like, I'm ready. Like, if I'm gonna get jumped in here, somebody else is gonna get. And I'm on high alert because I'm from LA. My
yeah.
Well,
friends came
yeah.
up to me, and my friends
Yeah.
came up and they said, "Bro, are you okay?" I said, "Man, there's some gangsters up in here." They were like, "Bro, you need to relax. Nobody really cares about that. Nobody cares
Oh
about
my
that."
gosh.
And all the people came over, and they were so nice to me. All the people I
Oh,
thought were gangsters were the nicest guys you ever want to
oh
meet.
man.
And
See?
so I had to
Don't
come
judge a
down.
book by its cover.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to come down from that. But I mean, we have to have our guard up.
Because you're used to like Compton, South Central, Watts type shit where
Yeah,
everything is all like, or even like Skid Row or any of that type of shit where
Right.
it's more of that ghetto
Watch it down.
element, or you know what I mean? You
yeah,
have to be on high alert because
yeah,
Yeah.
anything could happen. And
Yeah.
so you see guys dressed like that in America or in that setting of southern Los Angeles. The whole southern Los Angeles, even parts of like Long Beach and shit. Like it depends on where you go, but like there's certain areas that you just well, even Anaheim has a couple of questionable areas. But,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Right.
but the hood, like everybody used to look at me and my kids like we had two fucking heads because we lived in Compton, we lived in
Wow.
Watts, we lived in South Central. I've lived in Long Beach. I've lived in Anacrime. I'm just saying, like, I'm one of the only white people I know of that has lived in all the fucking hoods in South. Oh, wait, I lived on Skid Row in downtown Los Angeles too. See, I'm the only white motherfucker I know that has lived in all hoods in Los Angeles area. Isn't that crazy? That's fucking nuts.
Wow. Yeah. So yeah, that tells me a lot about you because you're like me. I don't give unless
a fuck.
Somebody points it out to me. I wasn't raised to see people as color.
I don't think of color. I don't think about religion. I don't think about like how people dress, all this stupid crap. I don't care. I was raised to love people.
Yeah.
For people.
Yes.
And my friends growing up, I grew up in Texas from the age of 6 on. Before that, it was all like white people. You didn't really see it. I'm from northern Maine on the Canadian border, right? Originally. Wow. So for the first 6 years of my life, I really had never seen anything outside of a white person or maybe Native American because we do have a reservation in the town I'm from.
Okay.
I'm also part, native, indigenous, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So it's just crazy to me, like how people see all that. To me, it's a person is a person.
Facts.
We all come, we all come from different places, yes, and maybe we speak different languages, maybe we wear different types of clothes, maybe we, have a twang to our voice, or we have a whatever, who knows, but people are people, and if you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're an evil person, you're an evil person. I don't give a shit what color you come in. Right. I don't care what religion you come from. I don't care what sexual orientation you come from. I don't care who you're married to. I don't give a shit about none of that stuff. I don't care. I care about what's in your heart. I care that you're a decent person and you treat other people decently.
Yeah. Yep, that's what it really is all about. I was there for a month and a half, and when I got back to LA, it probably took me a month to get my guard back up because I'm walking around like I'm still in Africa. And you can't be like that in LA. So you'll get, I would get hurt. Yeah. So I was like,
you got to be careful about what color you wear. If you wear red or you wear blue, or sometimes certain areas purple. Certain neighborhoods purple. It depends. Right? Like it matters that damn much. My husband loves it here for the fact he doesn't have nobody gives a fuck. He thought he was all worried when he first lived here, like he had to worry about what color clothing he wore. And then he realized after he was here a little bit, he was like, oh, nobody fucking cares. Okay.
Right.
Why? Why? Okay, well, Jesus. He's thinking it's a bunch of white people, and then he started realizing, it's not just a bunch of white people. There's a lot of Hispanic people here, a lot of African people here, a lot of black people here, there's a lot of Asian people. What the hell? There's like all kinds of different people in Maine. That wasn't the case 50 years ago. That was not the case 50 years ago. It wasn't as open. I don't mean like. It wasn't like it was closed off to where other people couldn't live here. It was just who the hell wants to go that far north because it's fucking cold. I mean, seriously.
and I will say this because I don't want anybody to get think the wrong way. Like we all are the same when it comes down to it. I mean, we
are. We're all exactly the same.
Yeah, we bleed the same red blood. Exactly. And if you're sick and COVID was a great thing because it showed people that it doesn't matter if you're black, white,
rich, poor. Rich, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You get that thing and you crying sick.
Gay, straight. Yeah, gay, straight.
That's right.
It does not discern.
No.
Bugs and sicknesses and things don't discern between whether or not you have money, whether or not you're young or you're old, whether or
None of
not
that.
you're
Nothing
black, you're
matters.
white, you're Hispanic, you're whatever. Like
Yep.
it doesn't. Germs don't
Coming
give a.
for you, it's coming for you.
They're equal opportunity killer.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. So, but what a great experience. And then being in Sweden and seeing the exact opposite. People are so like I didn't see anybody worrying about money in Sweden. Everybody seemed rich
Okay.
to me.
Interesting.
Driving nice
Oh,
cars.
really?
And you go to and so in Africa you can't eat $10 worth of food. It's too much food. In
Oh,
Sweden,
okay.
you might get a snack for $10.
Whoa. Okay.
So vastly different economics. Oh wow!
And I was spoiled by Africa because I was shopping, I was eating, I was like I was like a king over there. I mean, I couldn't spend the money. Then I get to Sweden and it's like double even America. I'm like, now
Wow!
I'm tight. Now I'm tight. Now I'm like, I'm not buying a thing over here. I'm going to the grocery store and buying my food.
I'm cooking in my room.
Yes.
Yeah.
By a hot plate just so you can.
Yeah. But the most beautiful people in Sweden. I mean, the kids are beautiful. The guys are beautiful. The older people, everybody's riding their bikes. I mean, oh my gosh, it was just it's a country of beautiful people.
Nice.
Wow!
Yeah, country of beautiful people. So yeah, I have plenty of eye candy for Scoonie Gee.
Wow.
There you go. Nice. Awesome. Who doesn't like some eye candy?
Right.
Swedish eye candy.
Yeah, and the
Or
girls
was
there.
that the African eye candy too? There's
The African eye candy was different because it's more, they're a little more aggressive. In Sweden, everybody's reserved. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm walking down the street and you say hi to somebody and they jump. They're like, oh shit.
Really?
Yeah, super reserved. Super reserved. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What a difference.
Nice. What a difference. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what Thailand's like. So when I was in Sweden, a producer I was working with in Sweden actually invited me to his studio in Thailand. He goes, "Oh, I got another studio in Thailand. Would love for you to come down. We can do some music together." And so from that invitation,
that's amazing.
yeah, from that invitation, and he's a really well-known rock and metal producer. He's worked with some of the guys from Guns N' Roses, and his name is Warner. He's a really great guy, and we just hit it off. And he said, "Hey man, come to Thailand. Let's do some music together. You can do some music therapy while you're here. I can introduce you to some of the local musicians there." So
you got to do it. You got to do it.
Incredible.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That's the next adventure.
The next
I can
adventure.
fit in your suitcase, by the way.
Oh yeah, anytime. Yeah, anytime.
I'm volunteering.
Man, she is single.
You both of you guys would love Africa. You really would.
I know JJ wants to go. Someday
Yeah.
we want to go there because I know there's some places that he wants to visit, and I'm here for him, to support. And the biggest part of Africa that I want to visit would be Egypt,
Oh, wow. Okay.
because I want to see all the cultural, like the museums and the Sphinx and the
Pyramids.
pyramids and just like all the there's so many things there that I would want to see, like that whole like upper part of Africa more so, I'd imagine.
Well, when you guys are ready to go, so I got friends there now. I've met a ton of people, and the Voices United, the Voices United community, they're currently putting together a tourism piece for their business. So, you would kind of have guides to show you around. It never hurts to have somebody to show you around.
Well, yeah, most definitely. I kind of prefer that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a place to stay. They have, accommodations that they're connected with. So when you're ready to go, just hit me up and I can put you in touch with them. Really good
Oh
people.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd be down.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been wanting to travel. I said that. I said we're at that age now. Like I'm 52 and he's 57. It's time to travel because you
Yeah,
don't know how much longer you have. So it's like
right.
Mhm.
go have a
Yeah.
good time.
Have a good time and see other places. The culture of these other places really helps you, like you say, when you get back to America and get. I mean, I love
Mm.
my United States. I'm an American. I love it
Yeah,
here.
of course.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna always love it here. But
yeah, of course.
I have been able to just talk to friends of mine and explain to them how other people live and just planting
Mhm.
little seeds of love and saying,
Yeah,
you have to look at things sometimes in a little bit of a different way. And so
yeah,
Right.
when you
Right.
travel, it really helps you see that, and they
yeah.
can see the passion in your eyes when you're explaining it to them. Because the guys over there in Africa, they were like, "I can't believe you guys have gangs and black people are fighting other black people."
Yes, it's very sad to be honest with
Wow.
you.
They don't
Wow.
understand that. They're like, "Why would you fight your own brother? Why would you kill your own brother?
Right. No, and I agree wholeheartedly. Why
Yeah.
would you do it? It makes
Why?"
no sense.
Hmm.
I always said if gangs would organize like the mafia, man, it'd be over.
Powerful,
It'd be killer.
powerful.
It'd be over.
Yeah,
It'd be
so
over.
I brought
Like
that back with me.
stupid.
I was like, now when I see, you can't be too hard on these kids, but now when I see, I go, man, if you were in Africa, brothers over there, they don't fight with each other. They don't even have the concept of that. They don't even know
Wow.
what that means. Like
Yeah.
like we need to get back to that because somewhere down the road, things got
Mhm.
twisted up and
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
a lot of times it's better to have a race of people fighting each other than you can kind of conquer them when they're
That's exactly divide and conquer. And
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
the whole fucking purpose hundreds of years ago when they dragged you guys from your fucking country
yep,
and from your families and from everything else.
yep,
I mean, it's just sad.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And
So
then had to come here and serve some assholes
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
I'm an
Oh yeah.
garbage
ambassador now
anyway.
for mentoring these young kids and say, look a little deeper, dig into the history of what happened because it's like what you say. We were
Yes,
taken
the
out of
history
our
needs to be
environment.
taught.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
and so
I
yeah,
thank my husband. I thank my husband every day for teaching me all the things that he teaches me and all the history that he tells me so that I know because I have stepchildren and children like adopted children that are African or African American and I have a husband that's African American and most of my friends like Scoonie Gee, a lot of my friends, my best friend you met Silent Giggles when you
yeah.
T Doggeroony herself, Tashina Saunders. We love you, man. Wherever you
Yeah.
are right now, T Dog, we love you.
Oh, she
I
was
love
a sweetheart.
I love
Sweetheart.
that woman. She's going to be the co-host on my new show that I'm launching tomorrow. Actually,
Oh,
Ah.
nice.
I have another podcast we're launching tomorrow. I'm very excited about that one.
Well, tell her I said hello. She's just a really
I
kind
will.
spirit. I could tell from the moment I
And you
met her.
saw her at the wedding. She was in the wedding party.
That's right. That's right.
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, T Dog marched down the aisle with me and JJ and our friend D. So we had it was me and JJ, and then behind me was my friend Celine or Mimi, and her husband was behind JJ. So that was our matron of honor and our best man. And then
Okay.
behind them was the lesbians.
The what? Say it
Our
again.
two, our two lesbians.
What is
Oh, got you. Got
lesbian?
you.
Get it? Black lesbians. I mean,
Got
come
Okay.
you.
on. Get it? Lesbians. I coined that term.
Okay.
I literally did. I coined that term years ago. In
Oh,
2016, I came up with the term lesbian.
I
Okay.
love that.
All to honor her.
Wow.
But they're both, yeah. And my friend Dee, God bless you. I love you, Dee. Her and Heather, her girlfriend, live in New York now. So
That's beautiful.
and we all met on Skid Row at a homeless shelter.
Wow.
That's where I met JJ. That's where I met my husband, was a homeless shelter on Skid Row in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh wow.
The Union Rescue Mission. I will forever be grateful for that place.
Oh, I know. I was at Union about 7 months ago. I was at Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a history with that place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came from corporate America. I've always been a musician all my life, but I
Yeah.
was raised in a family, worked in corporate America for AT&T, and the
Mhm.
Union Mission was one of my accounts. So
Oh wow.
I was the only rep that when I went in there and they were like, "You're from AT&T." They're like, "In the 20 years we've been here, no AT&T rep ever had the guts to come down here and come into our facility." I'm like,
Well,
wow.
you saw it with your own eyes as to why they might say that.
But
Yeah.
and check this out. It
This is
ended up being
brutal.
one of my biggest accounts. They spent more money on buying iPhones and iPads and T1 service from me than any rep had ever done. And my boss was just, man, you go to the places where nobody goes. I'm like, yeah, why not?
That place is insane.
Huh.
Yeah,
It's like a jungle down there. It's fucking
it
crazy.
is. It is.
They're
But
nuts.
inside the facility, it's it's safe in there.
Who are you fucking kidding, Scoonie? What you mean? What you mean?
Oh.
This place is not safe.
I'll confess,
there.
I will not go there.
Bitches fighting in the dorm at 5 a.m. going toe to toe. Oh, you touch my shit. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fighting.
I won't go there.
Woken up at 4:30, 5 in the damn morning. And then at like 5 o'clock, they just fucking flip the goddamn lights on and make everybody get the fuck up, whether you want to or not.
Okay. Yeah. See, I was going there in the day. I was going there at noontime. Nothing really happening at noon.
Yeah, they're probably all out on the patio smoking a cigarette and watching TV in the day room. That's about all they're doing.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
you got a men's day room and a women's day room, and you're not allowed to be in each other's day room.
Okay.
They keep you separated.
Well, like a lot of those kind of places, once it gets dusk, then
even when you're married, it don't matter. Even when you're married. Yeah, that place is fucking crazy at night.
Wow.
I'm one of the only white people I know of that wasn't scared to walk around at night down there.
Okay.
Because I knew everybody. Everybody fucking protected me. They were all friends of mine. They didn't you fuck with me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know how many people would come out the woodwork and fucking beat the shit out of somebody.
Well, you survived. You did.
Yeah, you survived. That is true.
No, well, look, come here. This is me we talking about. I mean, please. People love me no matter where the fuck I go. I don't give a shit. What city I go to, what town I go to, what state I go to, I don't give a shit. What country I go to, everybody always loves Jenny. So I don't really worry about it too much.
Good for you.
And the people who don't love Jenny, they can go fuck themselves. And I really don't care. They too can get my size 12 in their fucking rectum.
Here we go.
I'm a big woman. A lot of people don't realize. You just see me on a fucking screen. You don't realize how big of a woman I am.
Oh.
I am not a small woman by any means.
Oh.
I'm like 5'9", weigh like 300 pounds. My arm, my fist comes at you, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna fly across the room.
Wow.
I've had grown men tell me that I hit harder than a man.
Wow.
So I'm saying, so I didn't let people scare me down there.
And your co-host over there, she looks like the sweetest thing. Like she wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Don't let her fool you.
She wouldn't hit a man or do anything.
Don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. she tries to play all sweet and vinegar and stuff, whatever. Oh,
I'm one of the. I'm very nice.
you
Okay.
are very nice. You are very sweet. But you can be sweet and still pack a wallop.
But I might stab you with a knife and you wouldn't see it coming.
See, that's the Amy that I love so much right there.
Ah.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
kind of bitch.
Yep.
Great.
She rescued me from the metro train.
I sure did.
Oh wow.
We
Oh,
did.
wow.
Me and JJ were in Hollywood, like on the subway, on
Uh-huh.
the metro, right? So we're on the red line, and we're going to North Hollywood station to get off so we can go to Sherman Oaks to the radio station, right? So we're in the subway and on the red line, and we're between Hollywood station and Highland station, and the train just dies.
Huh.
We were closer to the Highland Avenue entrance or whatever. So everybody had to get off the train and walk in the dark underground
Oh.
under the city in the subway tunnels.
Damn.
Pouring
Rats
down rain.
around and all
Pouring
kinds
down
of
rain.
Oh,
it
that's
was
crazy.
Yeah, and we all using the lights from our phone, our flashlights on our phone to see.
Wow. That sounds like a movie scene.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then we walked down through, and we get to. I know it would have been amazing. That would have been great to film. To be honest with you, I should have done that.
Yeah.
Actually, I did film it. Oh, Amy, didn't I? I did film that.
That's right,
I
you did.
I did film part of that. I have to go find that footage. That'd be badass.
Yeah,
There's
right.
me and JJ walking through the subway,
Yeah.
the sewers.
Wow.
No, I was
Here we are driving in the pouring
She
down
came-
rain.
yeah, she
We're
came and
going to
rescued
get you,
us.
Jenny. We're coming.
She came and picked us up at the. They came and picked us up at the Highland station, and then drove us up to Sherman Oaks to the radio station. That was funny as hell.
Good.
We made it.
Crazy.
Wow.
Do we want to play some music?
Yes, we
Let's
What do
do.
we want to play? What do we want to play?
Do
you want to play the new one you just did, right?
Yeah, the new one I just dropped.
One?
Yeah, last Friday it dropped. It's doing great. The numbers
Heavy in Here, right?
Heavy in Here. Oh my God, I love this song.
Yes, I was listening to that earlier, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is really good." I was really feeling that one. I'm your second biggest fan.
I'm my biggest fan. I'm in my van, playing this music all the time. This is in heavy rotation.
I love it. Well, we're your second and third biggest fans here.
Oh, thank you.
Because we love you, man.
I love you guys.
I mean, come on, you came to our fucking wedding. I mean, geez, most of our friends didn't come to our wedding.
Oh, look at that! I need to update my photo.
That is a nice picture. I don't care what you say. That is beautiful right there. That is a good looking man right there with the eyes. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a good picture. I like that.
That's a good picture, I tell you right now. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
All right, let's see. So we're gonna all put ourselves on mute.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna play some Heavy in Here by Scoonie Gee. Heavy in Here. I'm excited. Get ready for it. Wicked entertaining. Heavy in Here by Scoonie Gee.
Do it real hard like you wanted to do. We're hitting the rhythm, feeling the bass. The beat's so big it's gonna melt your face. So why don't you get up off of your ass and groove in the mosh pit, heavy and fast. Stacking the energy by tearing it down, higher than the ceiling with this banging sound. You already know how the feeling hits you, so don't hold back, let it do what it do. It's not the time to chill. Jump up and down and then do it again. So bang your head all over the place, cause it don't really matter your color or race. Don't really matter your color or race. It 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 don't really matter.
Woo! Hell to the yes.
Whoa.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
Man, that was good.
I don't know
That was really good.
what platform you played that on, but it sounded
was really
really good on my phone. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was that Spotify?
Love
Was
it.
it Spotify? Or
I play it. I use Streamlabs. Oh yeah, I played it off of Spotify. Yes.
Oh my gosh. See, I don't have
that was good.
Spotify. But it
What?
sounded really yeah, I don't have Spotify. I'm too
It's
cheap.
hilarious. You're on Spotify, but you don't have Spotify.
That's
I'm
weird.
too cheap.
Somebody put
Well,
you
let
on
me see if I have an
Spotify.
extra family spot. Let me see if I have an extra family spot for you.
Oh, that would be sweet. I heard a great story. I heard a great story about Eddie Van Halen. The guy was living with him, and Eddie pulled him about. He goes, "Hey man, I got all the free cable channels." He goes, "Right?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm too cheap to pay for them." Eddie Van Halen.
That's
got a
hilarious.
little black box.
Whatever, you know what I mean? you want to play some more music?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
What do you wanna play next?
I had my first hit song had over 200,000 streams, and it's the song that I did while I was in Africa.
Which one was that? What's the name of
Good.
that one?
I'm so my
What?
mind is on the other one. Hold on one second.
You're funny.
My first hit ever. Come on, Scoonie. Where's your music? It is called It's About Me, Not About You.
Oh, I see it right there. Yeah, I got you. See, you're all over Spotify and you just don't know it. Hold on. Right here. All right, here we go. We're going to play This Is About Me, Not About You by Scoonie Gee. Here we go.
I'll do me and you do, 'cause no one can do what I do. I realize that one and one, it makes two. But this about me and not about you. Yeah, because what's meant for me just might not be meant for you. What's meant for me just might not be meant for you. Yeah, I'ma do what I wanna do. Quit is not an option. That part is true. Yeah, 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 yeah. At the end of the day, it's just me. No disrespect to you. Yeah, I wanna see you win. Yeah, but first, Scoonie Gee gotta win first too. 'Cause what's meant for me just might not be meant for you. What's meant for me just might not be meant for you. Yeah, what's meant for me just might not be meant for you. Meant for me just might not be for you. Yeah, meant for you. What's meant for me just might not be meant for you. What's meant for me just might not be meant for you. Yeah, what's meant for me just may not be meant for you. Yeah, what's meant for me just might not be meant for you. I'ma do what I wanna, do what I gotta, do what I wanna, do what I wanna do. Yeah, 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 yeah. I wish you all the best too.
That's some good stuff right there.
Oh,
That was good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that was a little reggae in there. I like that.
I like
Yeah.
that. Very nice.
Thank you. I love that song. I tell you, it was just happened all organically, and it ended up being my biggest song to date.
That's really good.
Wow.
Crazy how that works out.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's so many different styles of music out there. So it's like, what maybe some artists like to delve into different styles of music. It's nice that you do that. It's not just like the same regurgitated thing over and over and over again. It's, actual, different types of music. You're playing around, you're seeing what you like, what sounds good, what maybe you want to try something new, maybe you want to try some reggae, maybe you want to try some ska or some blues or whatever. You know what I mean?
You hit it right on the head. It's like my parents used to call it fishing. So they would put us in a bunch of programs, and then you're fishing. You're finding out which one's gonna catch, which one is gonna stick with you.
What fits
And
you best?
yeah, and I was like, I never did a reggae song, a reggae flavor type song. Let me just try it and see what it does. I did it all in one day, just threw it all together, and then I put it out, and damn, that thing took off like crazy.
Because it's very soothing and melodic, and it's just really like, and you're talking about love and loving each other for each other, and not based on any external whatever. And I think that's great. Love, I like it.
Thank you. People were calling that my breakup song. That was my breakup song.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. So it happened around that ish time.
Yeah.
I got
you.
So
gotcha.
When I hear it, I can definitely feel my heart in it. So I mean, that's the thing about this music. It's like it's about energies and transfer of feelings and transfer of different kind of thoughts. And it connected with a lot of people. That song did.
Well, yeah, because it has. I don't know. It's got a good feel to it. I like the flow of it, the sound of it, the message of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got $5 from streaming. over 200,000 streams.
You just got another nickel from me on Spotify. Just kidding.
Over 200,000 streams, and I think the check was like 30 of. I get these little checks every now and then. I mean, it's just good to know that people are listening to it. It's not about the money. It really is not.
Well, okay. I always tell people it's about what you love.
Yeah.
I haven't made a fucking penny off of this show. Do you know how many radio shows I've had over the years? I've never made a damn penny off any of them. You know what money my monetary value has been, my currency of exchange has been concerts.
There you go.
And experiences. Amazing experiences. Meeting all of you guys, meeting just all the incredible experiences that I had in that 10-year span of time, regardless of being homeless, regardless of living in hotels with my kids, whatever, it didn't matter. We made it through. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't even know. Most people didn't even know that we were fucking homeless. Really didn't. You got married. We got married at that park. That you came to our wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the people that were in attendance at that wedding that day, almost everybody at that wedding lived at the Union Rescue Mission with us.
Yeah.
In a homeless shelter.
Yeah, I remember you
almost
telling me
everybody that was at attendance at that wedding, besides you and Gabby, and 2 people that came there for JJ. Joy and Selena, I think her name was. Other than that, everybody was friends of ours from Skid Row.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, I remember that. I
didn't know.
Nobody knew. Nobody
knew.
Nobody ever knew. We didn't really talk about it like that. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want people fucking feeling bad for us or like trying to make shit about that. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't about any of that. We put on, I don't know how many fucking concerts and music festivals. I was working with like 8 to 10 venues at one given time, including the Rainbow. You know what I mean? I used to have my own concerts at the Rainbow through Nick Froco, Metal Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things to do, was to host concerts. I booked the bands, I booked the venues. I stacked a lot of fucking contacts in Los Angeles. I met so many people and made so many connections. I got in the door at all these damn music venues. Most people would never have been able to pull off the shit I fucking pulled off in my career. Some white girl, 39-year-old white bitch from fucking Maine. Okay, think about that. Think about that. Some 39-year-old who traveled across country with her damn children and a dream in 2012.
That's beautiful.
Auditioned at a radio station on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, an FM station. I interviewed there, or auditioned there, and I got a radio show.
Wow.
That led me to meeting my old best friend, Stephanie Shepard, who I had a radio show with for almost 5 years. And then that led me to LA Talk Radio, where Jenny's Real Talk on the Block was born.
Nice.
That was 2017. And that's when I met Scoonie.
Yay.
See, and that's the year we got married. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, just because you're down and out, or you feel maybe like some shit's going wrong for you in life, doesn't mean that you can't still have a dream. Doesn't mean that you can't still push forward and persevere.
Get yourself out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just because we lived in a shelter, or we lived whatever, we didn't make it about that. Nobody ever knew. All these bands played our concerts. All these people came to our shows. They were on our radio show. We had bands from around the world that were on our show, who were on played our concerts. Even we had bands from other countries that played our concerts, who would hit me up by email and be like, "Hey, we saw that you have a show. We'd like to. Do you know if you have any shows going on right now?" You know, I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, I'm looking over here because they're starting to.
No, I was just about to say maybe we should wrap it up. But
you guys,
I want to thank you.
You guys want to walk down Sunset with me?
Yeah, for a little bit.
If you want it. Well, I mean, if you're gonna keep your signal. If he's gonna keep his signal, we can always walk down Sunset.
Hold on a second.
Heck yeah. I always miss here he goes.
We're already there.
There he is. All right.
You know who that
We're
is?
traveling.
Right
There
yes. That is a statue of Lemmy Kilmister, the lead singer of Motorhead. And you may know him for such songs as Ace of Spades! Ace of Spades! You know, and then, yeah. Earlier, he gave a tour of the Rainbow so that people could see what it looks like.
Oh, you know what? You guys can't go down Sunset with me because I'm on Wi-Fi here at the Rainbow.
Oh yeah. Well, that's okay.
Oh well.
We'll have to do it when we come out there.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have to take a little saunter down, show our viewers what it looks like.
Right. So this is the patio right
here. But
that'd be a good show. That'd be a great.
I know it would be. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
There it is. That's the mural.
Just making you feel bad. That's all.
I know.
Right. Oh gosh.
Too funny.
All right, kids.
All right. Well, thank you so much to Scoonie Gee for being on our show tonight. We miss you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for being on the show. Please go check out all of his music. Go to his YouTube channel. Go to their Spotify channel. It's Scoonie Gee, and also look up Ghetto Metal.
Ghetto Metal.
Ghetto Metal. Bye, Scoonie.
Bye, Scoonie.
Love you.
And before we go off, I want to say
Bye.
thank you for
Hell yeah.
complimenting my hair tonight. Thank you so much.
Yes, we love your hair, Vinny.
Hi, JJ.
Bye, Amy.
Bye.
Bye, Scoonie.
All right. Thank you so much to Amy Bowman, the sultry songstress. This has been your hostess with Moses, Jennifer DeVoe Muse, Scoonie Gee. The Muse has left the building, but we will see you next week when we're back with Sensation at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Wicked Entertaining. And then the second hour is going to be, hold that thought. I have to pull out the book real quick.
I'm holding my thought right now.
Too many guests. Okay. We have John Carey, Carey. He'll be at 9 o'clock, but 8 o'clock will be Sensation. Amy and the band will be on there. We'll be interviewing Amy for a change.
Text me it like on Thursday so I don't forget.
Yes, I'm going to be texting because, and I'll be sharing the new Bloodsuckers music video from Sensation. So we're going to be playing playing the song, and it's a music video, right?
It is. It's a whole video.
My God. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I get to see you singing again. It's fucking awesome. Tune in tomorrow where we launch our new show, Gagging for More. Gagging. So gagging and the number 4 and then more, MORE. We're going to be launching. It is a podcast where we interview drag artists from around the world. They don't have to have been on television. It's just a lot of our guests have been on shows that we've seen. But as I'm getting to know these artists, there's other artists on social media that I'm finding, and other drag TV shows I didn't even know existed, or they're about to launch, like Drag King TV, where they're about to have a Drag King competition, which is where women dress as men.
Ooh.
Like male.
Wow, that should be very interesting. Huh.
It is a very interesting, and I can't wait to see that one and have those guys on too. But our first guest ever is from the Boulay Brothers Dragula season 2. She's also on Boulay Brothers Dragula Titans, which is like their where they bring back the players that from the different seasons that didn't win to compete again to try to win. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And so she's been on both, and she'll be on tomorrow. Her name's Erica Clash. It's ERIKA, and then last name's KLASH. Erica Clash. Amazing drag performer. The artistry is incredible. Anime, mostly anime, is the world that she predominantly, I guess you would say, if you looked at her art form, the way she looks, is more of a anime Comic-Con type of K-Con, more that type of style. And I think it's badass. Cool. Gamer, a lot of gamer influences, like gaming characters and things.
Cosplay.
Yeah, she's real. Erica Clash is a very amazing drag artist. So if you've ever seen the Boulay Brothers Dragula or Titans or any of that, you will know who Erica Clash is. But wow. I cannot wait. I'm excited. And then the week after, on Saturday, the 14th, I'm going to have La Zavaleta from Brooklyn, New York, originally from Mexico. I'm freaking excited to have La Zavaleta on the show. And then the week after that, it's going to be Jaharia. And they're both also from Boulay Brothers Dragula. La Zavaleta's from season 4, and Jaharia's from season 6. So I'm extremely excited. And then I'm going to have Anti-Heroin and Desiree Dick. Yeah, Anti-Heroin. She's pretty cool. Yeah, badass.
I love that name. What the heck?
Anti-Heroin. I know. It's spelled like AUNTIE, like an auntie, but or an auntie, you know? But yeah, and heroine is like a female, strong female, warrior, heroine like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hero, but a heroine, you know what I'm saying. Badass. And then Desiree Dick. So Anti-Heroine will be on Saturday the 5th, and Desiree Dick will be on the 12th. So I'm just excited about that show. And then we already know next week we're going to have Sensation on here on Wicked Entertaining, as well as that's at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. John Kerry's on 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then the week after, we've got Sean P. McKenna. He has a podcast called Rim Shots with Sean. He's from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, and he's a drummer. And he has a very popular podcast. He has a lot of different musicians on his show as well. So these are all, including tonight's guest, Scoonie Gee. Well, we've known him for years, but it's all due to Christina Avila PR.
Christina.
The next month in July on the 11th, we got Michelle Ryder from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Vocalist and frontwoman. And then Chase Enriquez is on Friday the 18th of July. And we have Corey James, who's also a frontman. Chase Enriquez is from Rising Elijah. He's the vocalist.
Got it.
Corey James is on the 25th.
Okay.
He's a singer. So we got a lot going on. And at some point, I'm trying to squeeze in some other people, including the band that probably should have been on tonight, but wasn't because he's at WWE in California. Shyler.
Whatever, Skylar.
Severed one was going to be on the show tonight, but then he remembered, oh, wait, that's right. We're supposed to go to WWE.
That's how I feel about you.
God damn it, Shyler. I said, you need to get your shit together because you can't even remember what day of the week it is. Anyway.
I think we're supposed to have Blackwell on too.
Blackwell is on coming up soon, yes.
Yeah,
I'll look at
the
that
20th,
one.
I think. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get that out too.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that straight now. All right. We have Blackwell. So we got lots going on. But Severed One eventually will be on at some point. We just got to figure out when.
Tyler, really, come on.
But tonight he's doing media sports correspondent coverage for me by taking video and pictures at WWE, who we are affiliated with. We are part of the WWE family. So shout out to everybody. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Shout out to you and thank you, Miss Amy Bowman, the sultry songstress, for being on the show tonight. Thank you to Scoonie Gee, our featured guest, and thank you to the featured guest from the hour before this, which was Orion Ruse from the Netherlands with the bands RVH Project and Maestro and Vortex. So thank you, everybody. We gave you our layout for the next few weeks, and you have a really great day. And we'll see you tomorrow with Erica Clash on Gagging for More. Till next week. Till tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night.
Good night.